Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Amina. Orphaned at a tender age, she found herself under the care of her only surviving relative, Aunt Fatima. Unlike Amina, whose heart was kind and spirit resilient, Aunt Fatima harbored a bitterness that speeded into every aspect of her life. She was known throughout the village for her sharp tongue and harsh demeanor. She did not spare her niece, Amina. Amina's days were filled with difficulties and hard choices from dawn till dusk. She fetched water from distant river, tended to crops, cooked meals, and cleaned tirelessly. Fatima's scoldings were a constant soundtrack to her life. Despite this, Amina remained gentle and humble, believing that one day her patience and kindness would be rewarded. The village was home to many, but none stood like Hassan, the son of the richest merchant in the region. Hassan was not only rich, but he was known for his generous heart. One fateful day, while visiting the village market, he noted Amina struggling with a heavy load of firewood. Intrigued by her strength and humility, he offered to help, which she shyly accepted. Their encounter blossomed into a friendship, with Hassan often seeking Amina whenever he visited the village. He admired her resilience and the kindness she showed despite her auntie's cruelty. Amina's beauty and grace did not go unnoted either, and soon Hassan found himself falling deeply in love with her. Word of their friendship reached Auntie Fatima, who saw an opportunity to further her own standing. However, as the bond between Hassan and Amina deepened, Fatima's jealousy grew. She feared losing control over Amina and the wealth that would come with her marriage to Hassan. Determined to sabotage their happiness, she forbade Amina from seeing him, threatening her with even harsh treatment. Despite the threats, Hassan's love for Amina only grew stronger. He admired her courage and decided to take a bold step. One evening, he approached Auntie Fatima with an offer to marry Amina. Fatima's eyes gleamed with greed, but she maxed up a smiling face pretending to be happy for Amina. "You think you can take her from me so easily," she said. "Amina is nothing without me. She is unworthy of someone like you." Hassan unfazed, replying to her, "I love her for who she is and not for what she has. I ask for your blessing out of respect, but this is what you must know. With or without it, Amina and I will be together." True to her nature, Fatima refused to give her blessing, hoping to discourage Hassan. However, Hassan was not confused. He spoke to the village elders who, knowing of Amina's virtue and Fatima's weakness, supported the union. A grand wedding was planned, much to what Auntie Fatima's eye could not believe. On the day of the wedding, the entire village gathered to celebrate. Amina, adored in beauty traditional attire, looking like a princess. As she walked down, the villagers cheered her up, their hearts warmed by a sight of her joy. Hassan stood waiting, his eyes filled with love and pride. Fatima, consumed with jealousy, tried one last time to stop the wedding. She stormed into the ceremony, her face twisted with anger. "This marriage is a sham," she screamed. "Amina is my niece, and I do not approve." The village chief stepped forward, his voice calm but firm. "Fatima, your disapproval holds no power here. Amina is free from your cruelty now. This union is blessed by the village and by the love they share." Defeated and humiliated, Fatima had no choice but to leave the celebration. As she slipped away, the villagers turned their back on her, having seen her true nature. Amina and Hassan's wedding was the most beautiful the village had ever seen. They were showered with blessings, gifts, and the love from everyone. Together they built a life filled with happiness and prosperity. Amina used her newfound wealth to help the village, ensuring no one else would suffer as she had. Years passed, and Amina's kindness and generosity made her beloved far and wide. She became known not just for her wealth, but for her heart of gold. Hassan and Amina's home became a sanctuary for those in need, and their love grew and became a legend. As for Aunt Fatima, she lived the rest of her days in solitude, her bitterness her only companion. The villagers never forgot how she treated Amina, and she found herself stunned and alone. Amina's story became an inspiration, a testament to the power of humility, resilience, and love. In the end, it was not just wealth that made her rich, but the immense love and respect she earned from those around her.